So if you've lost your diabetic blood test kit, we may have it up here. We have one up here. So if you lost, check your pocket or purse. If you lost, well, that'd be a good prize for later on. And we can check your pocket or purse in our contest later, and maybe
yeah, we're doing that, aren't we?
we'll notice it missing possibly.
Red River Co-op food and gas bar, pockets and purses. That's fun. Kids love it.
Yeah, don't forget your purse. All right, we're about ready to go racing. 8 laps on the AIE Bell scoreboard. Tonight's race is, of course, brought to you by the Winnipeg Free Press, Northern Meats, and, of course, we'll talk about the rest of them tonight. Here we go. We're underway for our first race of the night. Oh, man, look at this. Oh, I was looking at the front for the action, but it turns out the guy at the back spun out. Well, the pole sitter is the guy that, the 17 car, Steve Boone, he's the leader, but look at the traffic jam behind him. Wow. Sean Tunis on the bottom in the 39. Looked like he was going to make a play for second spot, but not yet. He's not. The great race is going on between Art Lenert in the red 2L and Wall in the orange and black 25. But here comes Tunis once again. They're 3 wide in turn 4. Well, they were a minute. Steve Boone with a different race car than we've seen him run this year. I don't know what the deal is there. I never got a chance to go by and visit with him prior to the races tonight, but it's obviously a different race car than he raced earlier this season. Still a terrific race for second, third, fourth, and fifth spot as they come out of turn 4. Now, normally the lineups are established. If there's 2 heat races, the top 4 drivers get their point average transfer spot. Tonight, it is a draw-redraw format. So the top 4 cars in each of these heats in each of these 2 street stock heats will draw for their feature starting spots. So you want to make the top 4 to be sure, because only the top 4 get to draw for feature starting spots. Everyone else starts behind, so the best you could do is start 9th if you don't make a draw spot. AIE Bell scoreboard showing us 3 to go. They keep that board, keep track of the top 10 for us. And Steve Boone has led it all, but here comes Sean Tunis. He's closing in. Boy, I don't know what took him a while to find the gas pedal, but he's found it. He started in the 6th starting spot, and he's now second, making a play on first place right now as they head into turn number 3. It's Steve Boone is your leader. Boone, I'm sorry, is the leader in the 17. Second, it's the 39. The white flag is in the air. We got ourselves a heck of a race for the number 1 spot. Boone in the middle of the racetrack. He's the leader, but look at the action behind him. Here it comes, the 39 of Sean Tunis with just 2 corners and half a straightaway to get around. Is he going to be able to make it? Once again, Boone slides up and holds back the 39 of Sean Tunis. The winner is Steve Boone by a fender. Sean Tunis from 6th to 2nd. Art Lenert in the 2L. Art started 4th. He gets 3rd. And grabbing the final draw spot, the 17 car, is Steve Boone. Or I'm sorry, the 17B, Brent Olson. All right, Keystone Western is celebrating over 25 successful years in the transportation industry. Locally owned and operated, Keystone Western can provide complete transportation and logistics services. Whether you ship in small or large volumes throughout Canada or the U.S., Keystone's van, deck, warehousing divisions can provide you with the solution. Keystone Western, your driving force.
Not all gasoline is created equal. This is why Co-op is proud to offer a gasoline that optimizes your fuel economy, protects your engine, improves your vehicle's performance, and reduces harmful emissions with our top-tier certified gasoline. You can be confident that Co-op's gasoline meets leading automakers' recommendations, providing your engine with a premium level of protection. All grades of Co-op gasoline are top-tier certified at all Co-op locations. So fuel up at your local Co-op today.
All right, race fans, now time for Street Stock Heat number 2, and here's how they line up. On the pole out of Dryden, Ontario, the number 85 is Daryl Desser. Outside the 67, Ryan Satter out of Dent, Minnesota. Inside row 2, the 70 is Jesse Tunis. Outside the 2T, Derek Pollock. Inside row number 3 in the Amsoil number 14 is Peter Lutkeman. And the 4 is Doug Perrier out of Winnipeg. Well, looks like the number 67 of Ryan Satter out of Dent, Minnesota is your current leader. The 85 is Daryl Desser out of Dryden, Ontario. Those are your top 2 so far. Derek Pollock in the MacDon 2T right there in the 3rd spot, challenging the 85 car. The 70 is 4th. And looking good, Jesse Tunis out of West St. Paul in the Grand Prix Amusements, number 70. All right, looking in turn number 3 and 4, your leader is the number 67 of Ryan Satter out of Dent, Minnesota. He's flying down the front straightaway. The 85, a little ways back now. Pollock and Tunis in a good battle for 3rd and 4th spot in turn 1. And you watch the 70 to the inside of the track, but the 2 very smooth through the middle of that racetrack in turn 1 and 2. And Derek Pollock will maintain the 3rd spot in that MacDon 2T car. Leaders coming out of turn 4 now. That car looking real good. Car number 67 out of Dent, Minnesota, Ryan Satter. Dent, Minnesota driver Ryan Satter still the leader. I was asking Pat the location of Dent, Minnesota. I wasn't sure, and he took the same geography course that I did, so we don't know where Dent, Minnesota is. Never heard of it, actually.
Actually, we'll find out if he wins the feature.
Sure we will. Two to go for your leader out of Dent, Minnesota. The 85 car doing a nice job. That's Daryl Desser out of Dryden, Ontario. So a couple out-of-towners here, not regulars with us, in 1st and 2nd. Derek Pollock now turning up the heat in the 2T car on the 85. 85 second, Daryl Desser out of Dryden, Ontario. Pollock goes to his high side. As your leader takes the white flag, he has about a straightaway lead here. Pollock doing a nice job on the 85 car on the inside. Unable to make the pass so far, though. Pollock dives to the bottom. That car just not sticking like he'd like it on the bottom. And that is a pure stock, you're right, Pat, not a street stock. Looking pretty good. Well, your leader is out of Dent, Minnesota, and your winner is going to be the 67. That is Ryan Satter. Look at the race now for 2nd place. Wow. The 85 is going to get the job done. That driver, Daryl Desser out of Dryden, Ontario. So a couple of out-of-towners finish 1-2 in street stock, heat number 2. Now, coming up, 4 heats of Midwest Modifieds. We're going to take 5 from each. That'll be 20. And then we'll run a B main later on and take 4 more for a total of 24. Top 2 will redraw in each heat. So 4 modified, Midwest Modified heats, Pat. It's going to be exciting. Lots of cars in the pit area today.
There sure is. Hey, NASCAR fans, get down to Tavern United Windsor Park all season long to catch all the race action with great food, ice-cold beverages, and amazing prizes to be won weekly. It's easy to see why Tavern United is your home for NASCAR. Tavern United Windsor Park, 1034 Elizabeth Road.
All right, it is now time for your Red River Co-op Food and Gas Bars, Pockets, and Purses contest.